My child, I see the weight that rests upon your shoulders, the quiet sighs you release in the solitude of night, the thoughts that swirl when the world quiets down and only your soul remains awake, longing, praying, questioning. I have not turned my face away from you, nor have I closed my ears to your petitions. I am the Lord your God, I am Jesus, the one who was and is to come, and I speak directly to your heart today, not through distance, not through doubt, but face to face, as a father speaks to a beloved child, for I have heard your cry about the mortgage, the house, the bills, and the dream of peace in your final years. I know you have believed, I know you have hoped, and I know there were days where the hope was so thin you didn't know if it could last till morning, but I say to you now, lift up your head, for I am stepping in. I am not a man that I should lie, nor the son of man that I should repent. What I have spoken, I will do, and what I have promised, I will fulfill. I have seen the delay, I have seen the bureaucracy, the confusion, the debt, the rising interest, the uncertainty of the economy, and I have seen you trying to stay afloat while honoring me, and I say unto you, because you have honored me, because you did not curse my name in the valley, because you gave even when it hurt, I will honor you now. There is coming a divine release, and it shall not be by the hand of man, it shall not be by the manipulation of systems, but it shall be by the favor of your God, by my own hand I will settle it. The house that has felt like a burden, I am transforming into a testimony. The payments that have worn down your strength, I will erase in a moment by a divine cancellation, for have you not heard that I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, the silver is mine, the gold is mine, and I hold the hearts of kings in my hands. I can turn systems, shift policies, command wealth transfers, and raise up unlikely helpers in the midnight hour, and I will do it for you. I am speaking now into your future, I am decreeing rest over your retirement, peace over your dwelling, joy in your final years, for I did not bring you this far to abandon you, I did not plant you in the land to watch you be uprooted by creditors, I did not provide a roof for you only to let storms shake your security. I am a God of covenant, not just promise, and my covenant with you includes peace, provision, and settlement. You will not always be paying, striving, calculating. No, the day is coming, and now is beginning, where you will dwell in the house, and the house will be paid in full. It will not come the way you expect, but it will come, it will not be delayed much longer. The harvest is upon you, and I will send help, I will cause sudden favor, and I will rebuke the devourer for your sake. You will receive a letter, an approval, an unexpected check, a phone call, an open door, and you will know that I have done this thing, not the bank, not a lawyer, not a friend, but I, Jesus, your Redeemer, your Shepherd, your Provider. And when they ask how it happened, when others stare and wonder, you will testify not about your credit score or your clever planning, but about my mercy, my timing, and my faithfulness. Yes, you've worked hard, yes, you've tried all you could, but now watch what I will do, not by might, nor by power, but by my Spirit. I am going ahead of you into every meeting, every contract, every legal process, every letter, and I will turn what was denied into what is approved, I will reverse the verdict, I will unlock what was closed, and I will shift what was stuck. Rest, my child, in me, do not let fear steal your sleep any longer, do not rehearse the what-ifs at night, for I have taken care of what you cannot fix. I have already assigned angels concerning this matter, I have already whispered your name into the ears of someone with authority, I have already scheduled a breakthrough moment on your calendar, and though you do not see it yet, I am working. You will not enter old age in anxiety, you will not spend your latter years in lack. You will sit under your own vine and fig tree, and none will make you afraid. Peace is coming like a river. Provision is coming like rain. The mortgage will be settled. The house will be yours in full. The years that the locust has eaten, I will restore. And you will know joy again, not just surviving joy, but abundant, rested, settled joy. I will bless you so completely that you will forget the toil of these past seasons. I am your finisher, not just your author. And I finish well. Trust me, for I am not just giving you a house, I am giving you peace in the house, laughter in the halls, health in your body, and legacy in your name. You will not leave this earth in worry. You will not pass on a burden to your children. You will leave them with inheritance, stories of faith, and evidence that I, Jesus, am faithful to the end. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I gave Abraham land, I gave Solomon wisdom and wealth, I gave Elijah rest, and I give you now the gift of divine settlement. Receive it. Breathe it in. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. No more striving. No more late nights of wondering how. It is done in my name, sealed by my blood, confirmed by my spirit. I will settle you. I will settle you. I will settle you. And my child, as I speak these words over you, let your spirit rise. Let your hope breathe again. For I am not limited by the cycles of man, nor am I bound by the calendar of the world. For my timing is perfect, and I declare to you that what has taken others decades will be settled for you in a moment. Because I do not reward merely the strength of effort but the posture of faith. And I have seen your faith, bruised though it may be, flickering though it has become. And I tell you, it is enough for me to work with. Even a mustard seed is enough to move the mountain of debt. And I have already begun to shift it. For what the enemy tried to use to shame you, I will now use to glorify myself in your life. You shall see the mountain flattened. And I will turn your story into a song of deliverance that others will sing after you. For I am not just your Redeemer, I am your finisher. And I will complete what I started in you. So do not doubt in the dark what I spoke to you in the light. Do not let the delay make you think I have changed my mind. For I am not double-minded like man. I am steady, eternal, and every word I speak is alive and full of power. And I say to you again, settlement is coming. Your name will be cleared. The weight will lift. The burden will break. And you will breathe deeply without fear of eviction, fear of foreclosure, fear of scarcity. For I have written a different ending to your story. I have inscribed a promise over your life. And no force in hell, no system on earth, no scheme of man can cancel what I have decreed. And I say to you, you will not just survive, you will flourish. You will not just maintain, you will overflow. And you will not retire in stress, you will retire in shalom, complete peace, whole and undisturbed. For I have seen how you have cared for others, how you have given from your lack, how you have fed the hungry, how you have blessed even when you yourself needed blessing. And I have recorded it, every act, every seed, every tear, every prayer. It has come up before me. And now I answer, not with a whisper but with thunder. Not with delay but with dispatch. And I send my word to heal your finances, to redeem your time, to restore your joy, and to pay off what the world said would take the rest of your life. For I do not work according to man's predictions. I work by my covenant. And I will do it not just for you but for your household. For your children and your children's children. They too shall see my goodness because of your faithfulness. For I bless to the 1,000th generation those who love me. And I say to you, this house shall be a testimony. Its walls shall echo with praise. Its foundation will stand in peace. And no disaster shall come near your dwelling. For my angels encamp around it. My presence fills it. And my spirit sanctifies it. You will not lose this home. You will not downsize in shame. You will not wander in fear. I am settling you. And this is not temporary, it is established. And I speak now not only to your mortgage but to every outstanding balance. Every hidden debt. Every creeping fee. Every delay and fine. I cancel it by the authority of heaven. I release divine reversal. And I breathe my favor into your records, your paperwork, your accounts, your name. And even as I overturn the tables in the temple, I now overturn the tables of debt, oppression, manipulation, and financial slavery in your life. And I cleanse the atmosphere of your home. Let there be peace again when you walk through the door. Let the laughter of children and grandchildren fill the air again. Let your hands no longer tremble when you open bills. Let your heart no longer dread the phone ringing. Peace. I speak peace. I give you my peace, not as the world gives, and I do not take it back. So hold fast, my child. For even if the waves are still around you, I am walking on them. And I call you to walk above what once drowned you. I am calling you out of fear, out of stress, out of exhaustion, and into the place of rest, supernatural rest, covenant rest, undeniable peace. And when you lay your head down, you will rest in knowing the house is paid, the future is covered, and you are not forgotten. For I am your shepherd, and I lead you beside still waters. I make you lie down in green pastures, not chaos, not bankruptcy, not despair. And your cup, yes, your cup, will overflow. For you have sown with tears, but now you will reap with joy. And I say again, look for me in the coming days. Look for sudden favor. Look for unexpected calls. For things you thought were lost will be found. Things you thought were blocked will be released. And things you thought would take years will take days. Because this is not the reward of your labor, it is the result of my mercy. And I delight in showing you kindness. I rejoice in establishing you. For you are not a beggar at the gate, you are a child at my table. And I provide abundantly for my own. So receive this word not just in your mind but deep in your spirit. Let it anchor you. Let it uproot the lies that say it's too late. Let it silence the voice that says you missed your moment. For I say your moment is now. Your season is now. Your favor is now. Your house is paid. Your rest is secured. And your name is written on a deed in heaven that no one can revoke. And so shall it be on earth as it is in heaven. And I say to you again, beloved, do not call impossible what I have already called done. For I am the God who specializes in the things thought unreachable. I walk through walls of limitation. I part the seas of financial pressure. I multiply what looks insufficient. And I bring water from the rock when you least expect it. For my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are higher. I know how to guide you into supernatural cancellation, divine assistance, and favor with both God and man. Even now, I am placing your name on the mind of someone who holds a key. Someone who has authority. Someone who is about to release a blessing in your direction that they themselves don't fully understand. For I move the hearts of kings like streams of water, and I am moving behind the scenes to fulfill what I promised. What was once locked up in bureaucracy shall now be loosed by grace. What was stuck in delay shall now be expedited by my command. I am not waiting on your perfection to do this. I am acting according to my goodness, according to my covenant, and according to the destiny I placed on your life before the foundations of the world. For this has never been about what you deserve, but about who I am. And I am faithful. I am generous. I am merciful. And I am near. I have seen how you wrestled with shame. How you compared your life to others. How you looked at your age and said in your heart, Lord, is there still time for me? And I answer you now, yes, there is time. Yes, there is purpose. Yes, there is still a blessing with your name on it. And it has not expired. It has not been given to another. I have held it for you, preserved it. And now I am releasing it with power and joy. You will laugh again. You will shout again. You will see my goodness not just in glimpses but in full. For I am giving you more than relief. I am giving you overflow. I am giving you territory, authority, and testimony. You shall no longer walk as one who is burdened, but as one who is blessed. Your latter days shall be greater than your former. I will remove the anxiety that tries to rise when you think about tomorrow. I will silence the voices of fear that say, what if the money runs out? For I am your source, and I do not run out. I do not change with the market. I do not withhold good things from my children. I am not limited by your age or your account balance. I am the one who gave Abraham a promise at 75 and fulfilled it at 100. I am the one who fed a multitude with 5 loaves and 2 fish. And I am the one who says to you now, I will settle the full amount. I will bring it down to zero. And I will lift the burden from your shoulders so fully that you will feel physically lighter. For when I lift something, I lift it completely. There shall be no residue of debt, no return of fear, no haunting worry about taxes or balances or banks. For I am bringing finality, closure, settlement, and supernatural rest. You will wake up without dread and lay down without stress. Your house shall become a place of prayer, a place of peace, a dwelling where my presence abides richly. Others will come and say, "Surely, the Lord lives here." Your kitchen table will become an altar of thanksgiving. Your living room will be a sanctuary of joy. Your bedroom a resting place of prophetic dreams. And your front door a threshold of new beginnings. I am putting angels on every side of your home, on the roof, at the foundation, over the windows, through the hallways. They shall guard your dwelling, not just from evil but from every form of lack and oppression. I will surround you with songs of deliverance. I will anoint your eyes to see what others miss. I will show you strategies in dreams. I will whisper instruction in the morning. You will know which form to submit, which option to take, which voice to trust. For I am your counselor, your advocate, and your guide. You will not be misled. You will not be tricked. You will not be defrauded. For I am going ahead of you as your advocate. I am standing beside you as your intercessor. And I am living within you as your Prince of Peace. Every decision concerning this home shall now be guided by my Spirit, not by pressure, not by fear, not by desperation. You will no longer accept less than what I promised. You will no longer say, "This is good enough," when I am offering you exceedingly and abundantly above all you could ask or imagine. And I tell you again, I have not forgotten. I have not delayed without purpose. I have not denied you. I have been preparing the stage for something greater than you prayed for. Something generational. Your testimony shall be so full that it silences doubt in your family line. Your story will be used to awaken faith in others who thought they were too far behind, too deep in debt, too late in life. I will raise you up as a living witness, a walking miracle. I will use your paid-off house as a sign that I am still the same Jesus who provides, who rescues, who restores, and who finishes what he starts. And I say to you again, do not rehearse the failures of the past. Do not replay the moments where you made decisions in fear or under pressure. For I am the God who redeems time, who restores what was lost. And I do not hold your past against your future. I wash your mistakes in my blood, and I write your future with mercy. I have already accounted for every misstep, every delay, every closed door. And still I say, my plan has not changed. My blessing has not lifted. My promise still stands. I am not looking at your record to determine your reward. I am looking at my covenant, sealed by the cross, sustained by my resurrection, and written on your heart. I will not revoke what I swore over your life. I will not cancel the inheritance I ordained for you. I will not allow the enemy to rob what I have set aside with your name on it. And I tell you, Even in the years when you thought nothing was happening, I was working. Even when the ground looked dry, I was preparing the rain. Even when you cried out and saw no movement, I was building foundations underneath the surface. For I am never still, never silent, never late. I move with precision and power. And now the time has come for visible change, for sudden release, for undeniable turnaround. I will not only pay off your house. I will silence the anxiety that came with it. I will heal the wounds of fear that settled in during the struggle. I will fill the rooms with laughter again, with worship, with rest. I will cause others to say, "What happened here?" And you will say, "Jesus settled it." For this is not the result of man's intervention. This is the reward of heaven's mercy. You will know me not only as Savior, but as settler. Not only as healer, but as the one who establishes you. For I establish my people in peace. I plant them in safety. I root them in joy. And you shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of living water, bearing fruit in your season. And this is your season. This is your time. I declare a divine acceleration over what seemed impossible. For I do not require long timelines when I move. I can do in a week what would take years without me. I am moving now. Unlocking approvals. Rearranging files. Touching the hearts of decision makers. Raising up allies in strange places. Causing the system to favor you, because my favor outranks the rules of men. When I open a door, no one can shut it. And when I settle a matter, no voice can reopen it. So walk in this word. Live under this promise. And speak it with your mouth, declare what I have said. For life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I want your agreement, not your anxiety. I want your praise, not your panic. So worship me now for what you don't yet see. Thank me now for what is already in motion. Bless me now as if the deed is already signed and the last payment already made. For faith rejoices before the manifestation, and your praise is a magnet for miracles. Let the sound of gratitude fill your home even before the papers come. Let your song rise in the middle of the wait. For your praise will shake loose what has been stuck. I will inhabit your thanksgiving and do what no lawyer, no lender, no agency could accomplish. I will do it clean, complete, and peaceful, without backlash, without compromise, without sorrow. For the blessing of the Lord makes rich and adds no sorrow. And this is what I give you now, a blessing that doesn't just meet the need, but heals the soul, restores the years, and brings laughter to your spirit. And I say to you, beloved, it is not too much to ask for rest. It is not too bold to believe for settlement. For I paid the highest price to bring you into wholeness. I did not suffer the cross to leave you stuck in lifelong cycles of worry. I did not rise from the dead to watch you collapse under burdens I never placed on your back. I came to give life, and life more abundantly. And I have not changed my mind about that. I still intend for you to live in peace, in joy, in freedom, in sufficiency. And this house, this mortgage, This season of stress is coming to an end. A new chapter is beginning. One filled with rest, with worship, with wisdom, with overflow. And even as I turned water into wine at the wedding, I will turn your debt into testimony. Your struggle into strength. Your lack into legacy. You will pour into others from the abundance I am about to release. And it shall not just be a one-time miracle, but a sustained outpouring. For I am not giving you just a moment of relief, I am giving you a lifestyle of rest. You will become known as the one who lives in the settled place, whose home is covered, whose future is provided for, whose peace cannot be shaken. And many will ask how you came to such rest. You will say it was not by hustle, not by schemes, not by inheritance of man, but by the hand of the Lord who remembered me, the voice of the Lord who spoke over me, the mercy of Jesus who came and paid what I could not. And they will glorify me through you. For this is not just about comfort. This is about glory. This is not just about real estate. This is about witness. I am making your home a living altar, your table a testimony, your story a signpost to generations yet unborn that I, Jesus, still settle, still pay, still provide, still bless. And I do it not just for pastors, prophets, or apostles, but for every son and daughter who calls on my name and trusts my heart.